let's move forward and do some
Mhm.
more things. Like, okay, so you know some, anything about N unit?
Say that one more time, please.
Do you know anything about N unit? Any?
Um, N unit, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I think it has to do with, I think people use it for assertions, isn't it?
Yeah, just take a look. Suppose, just I will just give you a simple introduction that what is N unit. Okay, now
Uh-huh.
when I talk about Selenium, I'm talking about writing scripts. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it says suppose this is test one, test two, test three, test four, five, six, and it can be more than six, suppose 10, 11, 100. Now, what do you want? That you want to run this test sometimes serially, sometimes parallelly, okay, and sometimes you want to skip the test as well, okay, and the same time you want that data should be coming from some file like you can say Excel file, okay? It can be your JSON file, okay, and another file, and the same time you want to go for your screenshots, reports, you can say reports, and at the same time you want that you want the logs as well. You know what is logs?
Like error logs.
Yeah, logs means what happens at which time, what is happening at which time, whether it is successful, whether it's a error. Like I have entered the browser,
Okay.
open the browser, uh, enter the
Mm-hmm.
username, write the username, then click on the login button like that. Okay, and
But not, you don't mean error logs, but logging of
yeah,
everything that's happening
yeah,
during the
yes,
run, right?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. That's the thing. Okay, now these all things like reading the data, getting the reports, getting the logs, this all thing is done
Mm-hmm.
by one single unit that is known as an unit. Okay, what will it do? It will read the data from your Excel file, JSON file. It will at the same time it will generate the reports. It will generate the logs, attach the screenshots. Okay, and similarly, it will if it says it will run the test cases parallelly, serially, it will skip the test case. All this thing is done by single unit that is known as N unit. Okay, this is just the introduction of N unit. That what is N unit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So it's
so
taking in all the files, whatever the tests need, like the
mm,
data, right? The Excel has the data, test data,
yeah, yeah,
and
that
it's outputting reports and logs,
yeah,
right?
data means like suppose username passwords are there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then and data can be anything. Data can be anything. If you want to read the data, you can and generate reports, generate the logs, uh, running the test cases parallelly, serially. Sometimes want to skip the test. This all thing will be done by an unit. We have just to give the command that how that something like annotations you can say that how to do it. We will see in the coming part, but right now, just I want to give you the introduction that what is an unit. Okay, now coming back to our C sharp basics.
So one question,
Mm-hmm.
you're embedding the N unit, again, I don't know enough about it, but it's more like the N unit syntax being embedded within your Selenium C# code for all this to happen,
No, no,
or
no.
am I wrong?
It's a extension. You can say,
Extension.
yeah, it's the extension. Now, suppose right now, if you install Visual Studio, you will not see an unit in yours. If I say, suppose
Code.
create a new, yeah, so create a new code. Now you see an unit test project. It is there because it is being installed in my system. I will tell you how to install this one. But
Mhm.
right
Mhm.
now, right now we are just focusing on some C sharp basics. Okay, I just want to give you the introduction because an unit is a main thing. If you know, uh, there are, Selenium
What
with
are
Java,
Win Java?
Selenium with Java. You know anything about Selenium with Java? Anything?
It's just like Selenium with C#. It's just a different language.
Yeah, it's a different
Is that
language.
what you mean?
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's a tool in that language as well that is known as Cucumber. Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, I've
it's
heard it. Yeah.
yeah, this is like just like that tool. It will help you to run your test
So
cases.
what do you call this? How do you define N unit?
Um, and unit is a, you can say, it's a framework
Okay.
where you can design your framework. Like you know about data driven framework.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can build the data driven framework in an unit. Okay, an unit is like there are different annotations. Like it will tell that what is this thing, what are, now I will just give you introduction. Suppose
So in our company, we're using
mhm,
something called MS Test. I think it's similar to N unit, I think. Do you know about MS Test?
MS test.
It's a Microsoft
Yeah,
tool,
I have
obviously.
I have heard about, because if you see that there are many things like if you I have show you like this one. Uh, there is one more thing like spec flow.
Yeah, we
Okay,
use
so
Flow.
yeah, this is a good thing. But in my opinion, data
Mm.
driven, first you have to do with the data driven. If you can do the data driven, then you will able to do the spec flow. Spec flow, if you see, it's a cucumber for your Selenium with C sharp. It's a cucumber. Where you say in Selenium with Java cucumber, and it now spec flow is a real cucumber for, you can say, Visual C sharp. Okay.
Oh, Spec
S-
Flow is like Cucumber for Selenium Java. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Oh,
So suppose if I just search for spec flow, just spec flow, open source automation testing framework, that is behavior driven development, BDD. Okay, now working language, uh, spec flow is also known as Cucumber. Uh, is not known as, sometimes it says Cucumber for both. Spectrum and Cucumber belong to the Cucumber family. If you see, both are different things, but it says
there.
your cucumber for C sharp is specflow. Okay, but you cannot know if you don't know the basics of data driven framework.
Mm.
Only then you can know, because data driven framework is the basic framework. If you know what is doing in that project, then you can apply your mind in specflow. Without that, data driven framework, without the knowledge of, you cannot go, because data driven framework is the basic framework. Okay.
So would you say N unit and Spec Flow go hand in hand to work, like you're able to build data-driven
Um,
framework
it's
with
i-
using those
i-
two? and to
Mm,
help.
it's just a comparison. And unit is
Mhm.
different thing. Cucumber is different. Cucumber is in Java, and unit is in C.
No, no, not cucumber. I'm talking about spec flow, and I'm trying to distinguish one from the other. How, like, because NUnit, you said it's used to build, because initially you said NUnit is used to build data-driven framework also. So I'm thinking, does NUnit and SpecFlow work hand in hand to build your data-driven framework, or am I wrong? Does my question make sense?
Yeah, actually, your voice is not there. Okay.
Oh, okay. You couldn't hear my question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me at all or no?
Yeah, yeah. I know your voice is not there. Okay. So can you repeat your question?
Yeah, yeah. I was saying, so you said that NUnit can build a data-driven framework, right? So I'm thinking, and also you
Yeah.
say SpecFlow does the same thing. So does NUnit and
No, no, no,
SpecFlow
no,
work
no,
hand in
no,
hand?
no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. I will just give you a look of say n unit. Uh, there is a difference between the two things. Uh,
Okay.
Now, if you see, this is my uh, data-driven framework. Okay. Now you have
Okay.
reports, screenshots. This is the common things: report folder, screenshots folder. Now we have our main class, base test class. Okay. Then we have extent manager action. These three classes are main. My all the function. If I say base test, this is my base test. This class has all the functionalities, and this is where I will write my test cases. Okay, and these are annotations to represent that this is a test case. Okay, and this is say this is a data source. Okay, this is not a test case. So there are many things, and if I say I have spec flow, I will show it to you. Mm,
So we use
where-
Gherkin.
Yeah, spec flow. In spec flow, we use Gherkin language, and by
Oh,
Gherkin,
okay.
okay, now you see,
Yeah,
this is a
yeah,
thing.
that's what we use.
Scenario. These are the
Mhm.
scenarios. Selenium website. I open Selenium homepage. I click in login link. I enter the login details. I'm doing this. Okay.
This, so we're using
This
Gherkin
is
and SpecFlow then. Okay.
yeah. Okay. So these are just a sample. This is a sample thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So these are both are different thing.
Okay.
Okay. But to do that, this to spec flow, in my opinion, if you don't
Hmm.
have the knowledge, then you should go with this data-driven framework only. After doing this and hands-on practice on this data-driven framework, then go for the spec flow. Don't directly jump into a spec flow. You will get confused
Hmm.
because data-driven
Okay.
framework is the base. It's a basic framework.
Hmm.
It is used in all the languages, all the
Okay.
frameworks. Okay, so you should know about because data-driven framework, BDD. Okay, so these are different frameworks, but the basic is data-driven framework. If somebody comes to me that I'm a fresher, I want to do some framework, I will always tell him and her that
Hmm.
go for the data-driven framework first. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, now let's come back to our basics thing. Okay, now this is the class program.cs. So I can add one more class here, like right click, add new item. So we are saving C sharp basics, add. Okay, now there is one more class. Now in this there is no main method, so I have to add main method to it. I will let you know that why there is main method, why it is static. We will discuss all these things.
Hmm.
Okay. Private static void main. Okay. What is this static? What why it is static? We will do these all things. Okay. Now, if I say int x equal to 100 and say int y equal to 200. Okay. Now say and say int z equal to 300. If x is greater than y and y is greater than z, I will say that x is greater. Okay. Else, if y is greater than z, I will say y is greater. Okay. Else, it means that z is greater. Okay. Now, if I run this, I know that there will message that z is greater because z is greater. I can see that 100, 200, 300. Okay. Now, what will I do? This is a say and sign. It will look for both the conditions. Okay. Now, suppose if I do with this and do with this. Okay. Now, what will be the print statement now?
That's a or.
Which one?
So we have
What?
a or of a and, right? X
Yeah.
greater than y or y greater than z.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, y greater than z.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go y is greater.
It will go for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Uh, Okay. Now it will give me an error. This because now two main methods are there. This is the main
Mm.
method and program dot has also has a main method. So it get confused that which is the starting point. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
To fill this, just go to my project, right click on it, go to properties, here startup object. Just go with this one.
Mm.
After that, close it. Okay. Now, if I run this, now there is no error, and it says x is greater,
Mm.
but you have
Right.
told
Let's see.
me y is greater. Now,
Um,
why?
X greater than y or y greater than z. So the first one, oh, okay, oh, it said x is greater.
Why? Because it's a or situation. Either one of them is true, it will go inside. It will look for the next. If it is true,
Hmm.
it will go. Whether this is false or not.
Either of them, yeah, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
makes sense.
either of it, the true, it will go
Mm-hmm.
inside. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I say and, it has
Then it
both the condition has to be
condition.
satisfied.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. I will just say in and all the conditions have to be satisfied. Okay, and in or either of the condition has to be satisfied. Okay. Now I say x is greater than y, which is not. Y is greater than z. Okay. But and says that you have to compare, you have to go for all the situations. Okay. So, but in the or operator, if one of the condition is true, whether this one or this one, it will go into that if statement. Okay. Now, if I say, suppose here I go for the AND thing, I'm changing 500, y is greater than z. Okay, and there is one more situation, say and say z is greater than x. Okay, now what will be the answer?
So the first one, x greater than y, that's true.
Mm-hmm,
But y is greater than z, that's also true.
mm-hmm,
And z is greater than x, no. So it'll come out of that. And then y second else if would be y is greater than z, yes. I think it'll do y is greater because the first condition is not met.
yes, y is greater.
Yeah.
Okay, now what will I do? Say here, uh, x is greater than y z. Okay, I will introduce one more variable, int a equal to say 350. Okay, I'll just say here and say a is greater than y. Okay, now what will the answer?
Okay, you kept the ands the same, and none of those are true. 700, 400, yes. 500, no. Oh, yeah. Y greater than z, yes. Z greater than x. That's not true. So the ands are not true. But is A greater than Y? 350 greater than 400? No. So even in this case, the either of those two are not true
Mm-hmm,
in the first scenario.
mm-hmm.
So it would, so the second one, Y greater than Z, 400 greater than 300, that's still true. So it should go to Y is greater, I think.
Yes. Okay, my mistake. This one. Now I will. Okay, now y is greater. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, now if I say one more or sign and say a is greater than z. Okay, now
It'll print X is greater because one condition is met. The
okay.
ORs, it's ORs, yeah. So 350 is greater than 300. So X is greater. That's the message.
Yeah, yes, x is greater. Okay, now what happen? I will apply one more situation here and say uh, is greater than z. Okay, now what will the answer?
Yeah. So it won't go to else if, right? Because it'll still print x is greater, right? Because a is still greater than z in the first scenario. 350 greater
Yes,
than
yes,
300.
yes. It will not go
So
to
x
else
is greater.
statement.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
because it is entered in the first statement, so it will not look for the else statement.
Second. Yeah.
Okay, so when you are going for the if else statement, you have to be sure. Now, I will just delete all this. Y is greater than red. Now it will. Okay, say mm, these two thing here. They are both
Mm,
are the same thing, single and double end, but there is a difference between the two. Okay, and I want you to tell me in the next class that what is the difference between the
mm.
two, single and double end, single end
Okay.
and double end. Okay, and similarly
Okay.
with the thing single or double or. 90% of this thing is
I
asked in the
learned
interview.
about this. Yeah, I learned this a while back. I forgot.
No worries.
Uh,
You have to
okay. Okay.
give me
Yeah.
example regarding this. That this is
Mm,
example because in the interview they will ask you that give us the example in which you can clarify single and double end.
okay.
If, now first you have to tell me that what is the basic difference between the two and example after that.
Okay.
Okay.
I made a note.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is your assignment thing. Okay. Now
Mm-hmm.
moving on to next thing. Mm, we have data types
One
in
quick thing.
mhm,
The last thing. I know console dot
read key.
write basically writes it to the read. So what is it reading here? There's no
Uh,
input from a user. So what is it reading?
now, so now if I run this without the read key, you see all
Uh-huh.
this, all this processes. It is writing something there, automatically close the console. I want don't want to see this. That is the thing. For this, I will write this. Now you see there is no writing things over there. It's just for
Mm-hmm.
that. It is just for that to remove that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, say, okay, I'm talking about the data types. You know there is integer. You know there is this string. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now if I write string a equal to some something, it may be can be anything. Now when I write string b equal to again I can write anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now second thing you have to tell me what is the difference between these two. String with
Yeah, yeah.
capital S. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell me if you have the
Yeah, yeah.
know.
I looked this. Yeah, I remember this. I was looking it up today. So yeah, so string, the ones with the lowercase is
Mm-hmm.
the alias to the actual class, because the string with a cap S is a class in the in the name. I think they said it's a class in the
Yes,
system library.
yes, you are right. String is a class. It is class system dot string. Okay, again, it's a class, but it's a string with small s is an alias with of this one. Because suppose if my name is Abhijit, you can call
Mm-hmm.
me Abhi. That's a small name, a short name for
Your
my
nickname. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, so that's the same thing. It's a alias of the this with string with capital S.
So
Okay,
I could potentially use the cap S, but I
yeah.
have to use system dot cap S, right? Because that's how the That's how you're accessing the class from that.
No, 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 no. That is not a thing. You can access it directly. String with
No,
capital
not
A.
lowercase.
Hmm?
You can still do capital S even. Oh, I know why. Because you're doing a using system on the top. Because you already have the system
Yes. It's
applied for the
yeah, most basically most of the
namespace.
time, yeah, we use mostly string with small s. It's like just like writing okay, string string. Okay, just write
Uh-huh.
string. No caps s no. Basically, we use string with small s. Okay,
Hmm.
so but it's just a alias that you should know that what is string with small s and string with capital S. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
I
the.
think what I'm saying is you're right that I can use either of them, but
Mm-hmm.
then the fact that I'm using cap as a class directly is still okay because you have a using statement on the top of your program, right? You go all the way up, you have using system on the very top. Yeah, you have it. So that's why I'm saying it's, I guess that's why it's okay to access the class without
Yeah,
saying system dot cap as string,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because it's
yeah. Without
okay.
this, you cannot use even
Yeah.
small s, and
Hmm.
even big S. Okay,
Yeah.
so suppose if I want to store the data on decimals, which data should I use? Which data type?
Yeah, double.
Okay, I say double. Okay, double D equal to say 78. Will it give me error if I say only integer value?
No, looks, I think yesterday we were talking about how it takes both an integer and a double, but it doesn't error out on an integer.
Now, if I say here, this and but is now, it is not giving me any error right now. Okay, so we can store the
Hmm.
value. Okay, now next thing is let's talk about something about the static and non-static things. Okay, for that, uh, I will take my new class. Okay, now one thing more. You see that when I make this class as my startup class in the properties, when I made it, I just close it. Always close this.
Wait, you're breaking. The
Pardon?
voice is breaking.
Uh, Now it is up or not? Okay, my
Uh, you're okay now, I think.
okay. Now the thing is that if you see when I make this class as my startup class, after that I have closed this. Okay. Whenever you do this, just close this. Why? I will show you. Suppose here you haven't closed this.
Oh, wait, wait. Say that again. Whenever you do what?
Whenever you make your class as your startup class, I have show you that
Uh-huh.
if you want, after that, just close this.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose if I'm not closing it, I just start working on it and I add the new class. Suppose add a new item, say class1.cs. Okay. I just write some private static void mm, main and string. Okay. Now, suppose if I write some console statement, right line, and say I write something, anything like Selenium. Okay. Now, I want this to my startup class. I will go here. Okay, I have already opened it. I will go here and see my startup object. Now, there is no class one. Okay. So, whenever you do this, just close it. Even after this thing, now say I will again go to my properties. Here, now there is class one. But sometime what happens? There is no class one after you close it and open it again. So it is asked to be close it every time after you make it your startup class. Okay, so just close
So
it.
if you don't close it, you're saying it
Yeah,
it
it
ha
will not,
doesn't.
yeah, it will not, your class will not come in the drop down. Okay,
Hmm.
I will just delete this.
So just to be clear,
Mm-hmm.
the settings that you just went to earlier, it's going to
Mm-hmm.
show up in that drop down anything that has a static void main,
Yes, it will show.
the main, wherever
Yeah,
is your main program.
it will show that. Whatever, wherever your main program, because main is my startup thing. My code comes
Yeah.
for the first time in that main class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now if I have more than one main methods in every class, so my code will get confused with where I have to start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to remove that confuse, we make that class as startup class. Okay,
Okay.
now let's go and say add new class. You can go with the new item as well. New class and say static and say static non-static. Okay, let's discuss something about this thing. Okay, say private static void main. mm, okay, now say um, before that, okay, just before that, I want to go with the small topics. Now say, suppose you have int a equal to 100, say int b equal to 200, and then you have int x, sorry, you have string x equal to selenium, say selenium, then you have string y equal to training. Okay, now I have some console messages x plus y and say a plus b. Okay, then we have uh, a plus b plus x plus y and say x plus y plus a plus b, and then I say console dot read key. Okay, so now you have to tell me what are the answers for this statement.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first is Selenium training.
Mm-hmm.
The second would be 100 plus 200. That should say display 300.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I think in right line it's basically going to say it's going to put 100 space 200.
No, no, it will, you're doing the right thing. It will add the things. Now, if I just comment this one, okay, and if I run this, first of all, I will make it as my startup class. Yeah, this one, use it, run it. Okay, okay, okay. Now, Selenium training 300. Okay,
Oh,
that's okay. Okay,
so
now,
I think the plus it works as a space for any string items, but for the numeric values, it does do the addition. Okay.
mhm. Now what will be the this thing?
Uh, so 300 space Selenium training.
You're saying 300 space Selenium
Selenium space training.
space training. Okay, and now
Mhm.
for this one,
This one, you're going to have training space Selenium, then 300 space
uh,
300.
now you're saying training.
Oh, sorry, no, I thought I saw Y first. Never
Okay,
mind.
okay,
Did you
okay,
just switch it? Okay. So yeah, Selenium space training and then space 300.
okay. Now let's run this and see.
Hmm. Okay, so the last one, it did not do the concatenation, I mean addition.
No,
Even
now
for the,
even for this, they are saying
oh,
300 space. Now what happens? Let's
there
see.
is no space.
No space. Okay, now what happens?
Mhm.
This is simple thing. My code always runs from left to right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now when I say a plus b, both are integers, 100 is 200.
Mm-hmm.
When I say, mm, yeah, when I say a plus b, both are integers. I say a plus b plus x plus y. Now first a plus b. What is a plus b? Int plus int.
Mm-hmm.
Now the result will be integer. Okay.
Yeah,
In my case, 100 plus 200, 300. So 300 is the result,
yeah.
a plus b. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when I want to add with this x, what is that x? It is selenium. Now, first is integer, then we have string. Then result will always be a string. This integer, it will automatically act as a string. It is no longer integer now. Now both are string, so the result will be 300 without space selenium because there is no space. If you see over here, I have put space before t. Okay, now this is a string. Okay, now when it wants to add with another string, if I say string, now other string, what is that? That is your training. It has some space. Okay, now the result will be 300 selenium training. The result will be like this.
So which one are you doing? The last one?
Now, first, a plus b plus x plus y. Third one.
Oh, that one. Okay. That's what I was getting
It's a
confused.
plus b. A plus b both are integers. That means
Yeah.
if I say
So you
a
got the int. Okay.
100 plus 200,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so answer will be 300. This is for a plus b because both are integers.
Yeah.
Okay, now after that 300. Now 300 plus selenium. One is integer, one is string. So answer will always be a string. This integer will automatically act as a string. Okay, when string is added with integer, that integer will automatically act as a string.
Mm.
Okay, so that's why 300 selenium. 300 just concatenate with selenium single-handedly. It is not going to add. It just concatenate. It just attached to that string. Okay.
Mm.
Now again 300 selenium plus training. Both are string. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
they just add it like this and with the space here and here. Now if you see when we run this, now see 300 selenium training. The same thing which we have got. here 300 selenium training. Now, when in the second case,
So what is the plus doing? The plus is basically saying put these two things together. There's no
yes,
space, right?
yeah, plus it is just directly adding. If there is no space, if I put no space here, it will just
Mm. Put
attach
everything
directly.
together.
It will
Mm.
put it together. You see, there is no space.
Yeah.
Okay, it
Mm.
will just concatenating the two things.
Yeah.
Plus sign is used for concatenation. If there is
Concatenation.
concatenation between two integers, then it will add. But if the concatenation between two different data types,
Mm.
suppose one is string, one is integer, so that integer will automatically act as a string. Okay. Now in the second statement, when I say x plus y, now x plus y is selenium training. I have already seen that it is giving me selenium space training.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Okay. Now if I say over here, say x plus y plus a plus b. Okay. Now if I say x plus y, x plus y is already giving me selenium training here.
Mm-hmm.
Selenium training. Okay, now when it wants to add with third, which is a plus a, what is a? A is 100. Now one is string, one is integer, and I have already told you if you want to concatenate something with string, then the first data type will automatically act as a string. Now here, when I want to add string with my integer, this integer will automatically act as a string. Okay, then the answer will be Selenium training.
So what about the B? There's a plus B, right?
That's why I already told you my code always run from left to right. I can't go here first, then here first. No, my code always run from left to right. We will see the conditions as well. Say this is gonna
Yeah, it's
this.
left to right, but the point,
Mm,
I think I don't understand why it's not printing the B. Okay, I understand that the fact that the first one is a string,
mm-hmm.
the even though A and B is in, they're acting like strings, so obviously it's not going to add the 100 and 200. But I was expecting the B to
The,
show 200 next to 100 at the end.
no, the code is always starting from left. You see, code is always
Yeah,
starting from left. Now, what is x? What is x? X is a string.
then yeah,
Now, when I talk about this, this is a string. Now,
yeah,
this is not going to add it together because it will wait for the code to come from here to here, then here. Okay,
and
that
I think
that that's why I'm saying that my code will always run from
I
left.
know you're going from left to right, but you still
Yes.
have, when you say left to right, it's starting
Mhm.
with X, as you said
Yeah.
at left,
Yeah. Yeah.
but then
Mm-hmm.
it prints X, prints Y, prints A, because A is considered a string now, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But
First,
then
it will.
B is,
No, no. First, it will go with the result of this because I have my plus sign here. So it will go with the result of this first. So this has to wait to get the result of this. Then this has to wait to get the result of all of this. It cannot add it directly because my code is moving from left to right. It is you are not doing parallel things. It is serialized thing. First this, then this, then this. Okay, you cannot add this thing directly.
no, I get it, but
Mm-hmm.
I know that it's waiting, it has to go in that order. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
when you run it though, what is
Mm-hmm.
the code showing? Is it showing you? I don't remember. Is it just showing Selenium training and 100? The 200 doesn't show?
Yeah,
Because
it
now
will.
that everything is done,
No, no, I have not done. I have not added B. I have added only 100 A.
oh, okay, okay. Hmm.
Okay. So after that, when frame training 100 wants to add with plus 200. Now, this is a string, this is an integer, and I have already told you that when you want to add a string, this thing will automatically act as a string. So Selenium training 100 plus 200, then the answer would be in the string format, Selenium space training 100, 200.
Mhm.
Okay, so this will be the answer of my last statement. This one.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what I was expecting to see the 200 at the end. Okay,
Yeah.
now it makes sense.
Okay.
But I
Now,
think you're saying, mhm.
just yeah, ask.
Yeah, I think you're saying that you could have int, sorry, string, whether you have it before the int or after the int, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter. It
doesn't
converts
matter.
the int to a string. Okay.
Yes, it does. I'm not talking about the integer. In all the data types will automatically convert to string. Now, suppose if I
Oh,
say,
not just int. Okay.
yeah, suppose if I say, uh, bool, say D,
Are you there?
and
Mm.
yeah, hello.
Yeah, yeah, you were gone for a minute. Okay.
Okay, now say I will take one more. It is string will automatically convert other data types to string. Now I will say bool D true. Okay, now I will say console dot write line say x plus d. Okay, now if I run this, you see Selenium true. So whenever whatever you want to add with string, the other data type will automatically act as a string.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
whether data type anything, whether it is bool, whether it is double, whether it is any data type, it will automatically
Mhm.
act as a string. Why? Because string is a class. If you see string, it's a class system.string. And if I hold int, it doesn't represent any class. Bool, not a class. No data
Mm.
types has a class. Only string is a class. Okay, so that's why the string has its own, can say, in Hindi I say dabdaba. In English I can say it has its own meaning. It will convert all
Mm.
other data types to string.
Mhm.
Okay, now say so you have to be very careful when you are working with a string. This plus sign
Mm.
is used for concatenation. Now,
Yeah,
suppose
yeah.
this
Mm.
thing I say, okay, now what will the answer now?
Okay. X plus Y. That's Selenium training. And then it'll print 100, 200.
You are saying,
But you have a plus in between.
yeah, you're
I don't know what
saying,
it, yeah, so Selenium space, because you have a space for
mm-hmm,
Y,
mm-hmm,
then and then you're concatenating A and B.
mm-hmm,
So that's 100, 200 without, but I don't know what is additional. You have brackets, so I think it acts differently. I'm guessing maybe it adds a
yeah.
space with
Mm,
space
I have not add
100 to,
any, I have not added any space.
no, no, the plus, I don't know what brackets and plus, so I think that acts different.
Plus is a concatenation operator. It will not add any space.
No,
Till
your
I,
brackets, I don't know if they do anything different. I'm not sure. I think I forgot
okay,
what they do. But
okay, now let's see.
I think you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Just
thinking maybe
try
there
it.
is a space
Just try
100 and
it.
200. Okay.
Okay, you are saying 100,
100,
200.
200. Yeah, without, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, let's run this. This is the answer.
Now it's adding because of the plus. because of the
because
brackets, right?
because yes, because of
Yeah.
the brackets. My code will always run from this to this. That's the true thing. But
Mm.
now when there is a bracket, the in the material which are inside the brackets will solve first, then it
Mm.
adds together. The thing is
Yeah.
this one, and the results of both after this, they will concatenate.
So did it give you a space? Can you go to your output on the
No, it will
screen?
not go, it will not
Oh,
go for
it's
any space.
oh, there's no space. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is that if I not applied any space, concatenation is sign will not add any space till I added it. If I added a space, then it will add the space only. Now suppose if I want
I
to
think
give
the
the
quotes, right? Quotes to
uh,
give space.
which one?
Yeah. I think you have to give quote space and
Yes,
another
yes.
quote that gives
Here,
space.
if I say
Yeah. Hmm.
here, if I do this, then there will
Yeah.
be space.
Mhm.
First I close it. Okay. Now you see there is
Mhm.
space.
Yeah. Mm.
Till I'm not giving any space, it will not take any space.
Yeah.
Okay? The thing is that only. If I am giving the space, then it will give take the space.
Hmm. Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. Uh, okay. So yeah. So these are the thing of concatenation thing. Okay. Now I was just delete all this. Or I will just okay. Now we will discuss about something about static and non-static things. Okay. Uh, but before that, will I go with the while loop or for loop? Or no, I will just say I will go with the say static and non-static things. Okay. Mm, say just a minute. Okay. Now, yeah. Suppose I have my main method which is static. Okay. Now I have my more functions. Let's say public, static, uh, void, sum, all. Okay. And it says some print statements. I just say suppose. Okay. Now I say in sum all. Okay. Then I have one more method public static. Just say I have one public void send email. Okay. Now you can clearly see that one method is static, one method is non-static. Okay. I just say in send email. Okay. Now suppose if I want to run this method, as this function cannot call itself, if I run this, these all print statements are there. Okay, I will just comment this one. These all
Hello?
print state. Yeah, I'm audible. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You were. You weren't there for some time, for a couple of minutes, for a minute.
I have my internet connection working successfully. Okay, maybe some glitch is there.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
check your side as well because mine is working fine. I think so, but for the
Hmm.
purpose, just
No,
check
you're
your side.
fine. Once in a while, you are like for a minute, for like a few seconds, or a minute or so, your voice is gone,
Mm,
or your voice is breaking. One of the two. But I think
yeah, it is working fine for me. Okay, no worries.
no,
Maybe
I
some
think it
glitch.
happens like once in a while. It happens. Yeah, I don't know why. It's okay. You're good now.
Okay, okay. Now, what is thing? I have made two functions. One is static, one is non-static. You can clearly see that non-static function doesn't contain a
Mm-hmm.
static keyword. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, suppose if I run this, I want to print this
Mm-hmm.
statement. So it cannot, it cannot run this.
It doesn't.
Okay. Now, what I have to call this in this. Okay, now suppose if I say sum all. Okay. Now, if I run this,
Mm.
now
You're
in
calling
sum
the
all.
function. Yeah.
Okay. Now
Mm-hmm.
suppose if I want to call this function, say send uh, email. Okay. Now it will give me an error. Okay. You say it said something that, but it is showing me error. Right now I'm not going into that error. That what is the error, but it is giving me error. So I
Mm-hmm.
know that by this that static
Mm-hmm.
function can call only static function. Okay. Now suppose I have a variable static, say int add. Okay, and say I will give it as a 5. Now, if I want to add in my main method, say int k equal to 6 plus add. So I can access this. Okay, say
Does it work?
yeah, it will work. Say I will say console dot
I thought a static integer can it be changed?
pardon.
A static int can be changed.
Static int. I'm just giving this as a static. Okay, now if it's inside the function, then it has another value. But if it's outside, now this is the thing that can be accessed globally because
Yeah.
the it is you can say it can be accessed from inside these brackets. So right now I have given this as static. I'm giving this word as static, integer as static. So I
Mm-hmm.
can see that I can
Mm-hmm.
access this in this. Okay, I can access in this because it is giving me this. If I write okay, now if I say it will give me 6 plus 5 11. Now you see 11 is there. Okay, now if I
Mm-hmm.
want to access this in my non-static function, say int h equal to 5 plus add. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
it is not giving me any error. Static variable can access in the non-static function. Let's say static variable can access inside non-static function. Okay. Now I will make one more variable, say int, say add 1 equal to say 10. Now if I want to access this here, I say add 1. Now it is giving me error. Okay, that I cannot and all object reference is required to access this. Okay, now I will this thing I know that non-static variable cannot be accessed in static function. Okay. So static function can call only static function. Static function can access only static variable. It cannot access non-static, cannot be accessed in static function. That means static function cannot access non-static. But there is a no case with non-static. Non-static can access. Now, if you see send email, I want to access this function. I just simply write sum all. Okay. So non-static function can access static as well as non-static stuff.
I say that part again. Non. Can you repeat that one more time? The
Yeah, I
last
will
part.
yes, say non-static stuff can access static as well as non-static. This is a very good interview question. They can ask you that non-static function can access static or not. The answer is yes, it can. But vice versa is not true. Static function cannot access non-static stuff. Okay. Any question?
I'm trying to digest
Yeah,
what you just
yeah.
said.
No
I'm trying to
worries.
make notes here.
Yeah.
Uh,
It has just. I'm again repeating. I have told you earlier that I think so. That
mm,
maintain your Excel. I have told you about the Excel or not.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, day one, day two. What are the
Mm,
topics? And what are the important points? These points are very important. These are the
mm-hmm,
basics of the interview. If you are going with
mm,
a fresher, they can ask you 5 questions in this. And when you are, say, 1 or 2 hours of experience, or say 5 years of experience, then there is a 1%, 2% that it will ask you there, because these are the basic things. They wanted, you know that every company wants the cream.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are the basic things, basic stuff that you should known, that yeah, it's a static. Okay, it can access only static function and static variables, and static function can access only static. Okay, this is non-static function. Non-static function can access everything, whether it is static, whether it is non-static. Okay.
Static variable can access inside non-static function.
Okay, and function cannot be called by itself. It has to be called like this. I have called sum all in my main function. Okay, rather than main, no method can be called by itself. Okay,
Say that again. Rather,
rather than
main
main.
can,
Main method, this is a main method. This is the
yeah.
inbuilt thing that it is called by default for the first time.
Uh-huh.
You All methods cannot be called by themselves. They have to be called like this.
Through the main. Yeah.
Yeah, or another method can call another method. If you see, I have called some all in my send email.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this can be done.
So,
Hmm.
so 1 second. So
Hmm.
in the second, the non-static function just called the static function. That's what you were
The,
saying, right? The
yes,
non-static.
non-static stuff can access static as well as non-static. There is no rules regarding non-static stuff.
But non-static variable cannot be accessed in static function.
Yeah,
Okay.
static function cannot access non-static stuff.
Variable can access inside non-static. Yeah, so I think the second statement is basically covered in the last statement because, like you said,
Yeah,
the non-static, yeah, okay.
yeah, yeah, that's a true thing. Yeah, non-static stuff can access all the things. There is no rule regarding non-static. It can roam here and there.
Okay. But
Okay,
I think the simple thing would be to remember, I would say that
this
static
thing.
function, yeah, non-static can access both static and non-static, but static function can only access everything static.
Yes, that's a simple point. Okay, and one thing more that here this integer is a local variable because its value is inside this only. I cannot access this integer a in my another static function, but I
Mm-hmm.
can access this because this is a global variable. I can access the in every function which is static. Okay, so this is known
Static
as
and non-static, right?
yes. Okay. So I'm halting here because static noise is just a very confusing thing. Just watch the recording and write your points. Okay.
So one question. So the
Mhm.
int add one and static int add are both are global, correct? Because I can
Yes,
access those
yes,
in any
yes,
of the
yes,
functions.
yes.
Okay.
The both are global.
So I can access that in main as well as any function within that class, right?
Yes, yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Any other question?
I think I'm okay for now. So one last thing. So oh, never mind. These are two different variables. Add and add one. Okay.
Yeah. I can name it as anything. Say like I don't remember the name. Say anything you
Hmm.
suppose test.
Yeah.
I can name it as anything
Mhm,
so that
mhm,
there is no confusion.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, I saw plus add. That is they're both
Yeah.
different. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
that's in test. The thing is
Mm,
static. This is very important concept when we understand the concept of object. First, we have to get the knowledge about static and non-static stuff. Now, if you have the knowledge, you know, okay, static, okay, okay. Now, I will tell you after this that why this main method is static. I will tell you that.
so one thing. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
what makes something static? Like you said,
That.
so what's the so static int add
Mm-hmm.
variable versus a variable without a static, and but you're saying both are global.
Yeah.
So and if you're using a static variable
Mm-hmm.
in non-static function,
Yes.
I guess I don't understand
Yeah,
how is
just
the first
right.
variable
Yeah,
different from the
that's
second
why,
variable?
yeah, that's why I'm just told you right now that what is static and what is non-static right now. I'm not going too deep right now. You will get to
Oh,
know. You will get to know when you apply your mind that okay, this is static, this is non-static. Okay, when I now I will make you understand the concept of object. I
mm,
will tell you because, but before that, just get in your mind that there is static and non-static stuff, and
mm.
static stuff can call only static, non-static stuff can call all the things.
Yeah, when
Right
you
now,
say static stuff, you mean both the
mm,
variable and the functions, right? The last statement. When you say non-static stuff can access static as well as non-static,
mm,
you mean non-static function, right?
yeah,
Can access
non-static
both
function
static,
and static.
mhm,
It can access static variable as well as static function.
as well as non-static variable and
Yes,
non-static.
non-static function.
Mhm. Yep. Okay. So you will talk more about static tomorrow
Yeah,
later, is what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah, just right now there is something that's static, something there is non-static.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Okay.
thing is that static can access only static thing, non-static can access all the things, whether it is static or non-static.
Mm. Mhm.
Okay. Mm, okay, so
Mhm.
are you coming up tomorrow?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, So
So
when can we start our class 15 minutes earlier? I think so. Seven. Your is CDT, no, timing zone.
I'm in Central Time. Yeah. Mhm. So you
Uh,
want to start earlier than 7:30? 7:30 doesn't work for you?
the thing is that I have class at 7 for me, so I want that I can give you more time because it
Oh,
says
mhm.
5:45 for me. Uh,
So that would be
5:45 p.m. for me, and 15 minutes earlier is like
the
7:15 for,
7:15.
yeah,
Mm.
it's okay with
Okay,
you?
just for tomorrow, or you want this every day?
Can if you can do it every day, then it will be helpful because my other class is on the
Mm.
end thing. Maybe I have 5 to 6 classes more, then it will end. Because
Oh, mm-hmm.
yeah, if it's possible with you, it's okay. Then I will.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have to start it with 7:15.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the only thing is,
Mm-hmm.
Mondays I have to take my kids somewhere, so it might get delayed on Monday. Like
Okay, let's
Mondays
do.
I may not be able to do. I might
No,
have to come back at 7. Like just
mm-hmm.
Mondays are a bit tight. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but trying to think. I mean, 7:30 works best because again, I don't know if it's.
Yeah, okay, no
I
worries.
understand
Then
you have.
uh, just do it.
Oh,
Do one thing. We will go with this timing only.
yeah, but
Okay.
then
You
you
can come
can
five
still do
minutes.
it.
Yeah, you can come 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah, yeah. I got it.
Okay.
The only thing I'm saying is like Mondays are a bit tight, but other
Okay.
days I can make it work.
Okay, then. Okay, then.
Meaning,
Then. Okay.
hmm.
Mondays for me or Mondays for you?
Oh, sorry, yeah, now it's confusing me.
Yeah.
So Monday would be my
Tuesday
Monday
for
night
me.
is Tuesday morning for you. Mhm.
Okay. Then we will do
So
that Tuesday. Okay, when Tuesday at 7 p.m. and all other days at
no,
sorry.
the other way. Tuesday at 7:30,
Mm-hmm.
meaning 6 o'clock for you,
Yeah, yeah.
and the other days I can do 7:15. But
Okay.
again, let me
Just
see.
yeah, you just tell me just before at that days. If you can come tomorrow, then tell me right now.
Let me
If
check.
not,
1:15. Tomorrow you want 7:15. Yeah, tomorrow I can do 7:15. Yeah, that should work tomorrow. Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm. So tomorrow, so
Tomorrow at 7:15. Okay. And 5:45 for me.
yeah, I'll come at 7:15. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just remember to come.
Yeah, 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 I will. I will. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you are joining the course so that I will ask Ashish or my senior.
Wait, oh, okay. So I have to give, there's a separate link or something. So wait, do I do this for 5 classes and then pay or no? That's what he
Uh,
initially told me.
I don't know what is your the talk. Okay, I will. If he has said to about 3 or 5 classes, okay, then we can continue. The thing is that, but I can upload only 3 classes online. After that, I can't.
What's that?
I can upload 3 classes online to the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
That after that, I have to upload it on my server, my company server. We cannot upload
Uh-huh.
it open.
Oh, as in on the website.
Yeah. That's I have see you that you can go to our website like seleniumtraining.com. If you have enrolled it, just log into here
Mm,
and suppose here Selenium C Sharp. Now here is a batch recording button, and here you can watch
mm,
the recordings. Because after that here it is say, okay, this is a YouTube. Okay, now here
mm,
I think so. Yeah, you see, this is our company's server. This is not a
mm-hmm.
YouTube. That's why I'm saying.
Okay, I don't know. That's what he told me, but I see.
And
Um,
just tell me openly that you are going to join or not. I'm not pressurizing, though I'm not worried about. I just
yeah,
want,
yeah. Can I tell you tomorrow?
yeah, you can tell me
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Just the thing is that
So
you can talk me directly, openly that if I want to join, if you don't want your
yeah,
teaching,
yeah. No,
yeah.
no, I don't have any issues. I just want the reason he told me that, so that's why I said that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the other question is,
Mm-hmm.
so the link he sent me was 300. Is that different?
I don't know. I don't know about the money thing. I don't know
Oh,
more
okay.
than because I'm an employee. Okay, he's a boss. If you want, then I can ping him that he will contact you. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
the
how
link
much
I
money he's
spoke
asking you.
to. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I spoke to somebody and he sent me a link for
mm-hmm.
300.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure, I want to understand what's the right. So can I just, let me use that link and see. Okay. Um, yeah, I think there was another link in the email when I registered for the trial. Let me check. I'll check that. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you know if I have issues with that tomorrow.
Yeah, just let me know. I will ask Ashish to contact you. Or I think so. It's
Hmm.
Arman. I don't know who's the guy who's talking to you. Okay, the thing is that you are comfortable or not.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll
Mm,
let you know if I'm not, but I'm okay. Yeah.
mm, yeah,
Um.
because most of the students who's trained by
Mhm,
me, they are
mhm,
comfortable. I'm not praising myself, but yeah, I
mhm,
have my reviews, and I will ask you in the end if you are satisfied. Give me the review as well.
mhm.
Okay?
Hey, one question. I didn't
Yes.
understand something you said yesterday. You were saying something about you can ask me question as many times as you want, but when I start the framework, you said don't
Yeah.
ask me
Yes.
something. I didn't understand what
Suppose
you
some.
meant by
Nah,
that. Can you explain?
yeah. Yeah. I will say. Now suppose we have the classes like before the framework. Framework is like thing that we have to gather all the knowledge and put it inside one thing. Okay, if we have the knowledge, then only we can go for the framework. Okay, suppose if I have the class like here first class, say first class, second class, third class, fourth class, fifth class, sixth class. Now suppose there are again seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have done the exercises. We have done lots of things. Okay, now you have the knowledge, then only you can go for the framework. This all knowledge will be applied over there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can ask as many questions here.
Okay.
You can ask as many questions. That this is not a strict point. You cannot ask any question here. That is not a
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
I want that you can ask any question. Or if come some questions come your mind, ask me. Chai, whether that of this class, whether I am on this class, and you are asking me about this class, I will answer you here. I will answer you. I will answer your all questions here. But I just want that you put your all efforts
Mm-hmm.
in these classes so that when I use go for the framework, it should be easy for you to understand that what I am doing, because there are
Mm-hmm.
lots of stuff happening in the framework. I'm reading
Mm-hmm.
this data, I'm testing, these are the annotations, these are the things what I'm doing right now. Okay, we are using for the reusable functions, then you go for the data reading, extend excel reading file. These are different files. You can say
Mm-hmm.
these, the framework is the combination of all these classes.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we have done here is the, you can get the fruit over here. But if you don't put your effort here, then it will be difficult
Mm-hmm.
for you to do it here,
Mm-hmm.
because you will stuck somewhere, you will stuck somewhere at that point. But if you have
Mm-hmm.
the clarity about these classes, you can ask as many questions, even if it's 100 times, even 1,000 times, I will answer your every question. I'm not that type
Mm-hmm.
of guy that okay, my course is over, then I don't have any connection with you. Even with the students, I have connection from the past 10 years. They will
Mm-hmm.
answer me, and they have contacted me again and again for some problems, for some stuff, and some stuff. I have given them training about Visual Studio 2019. Then again they come back to me for Visual Studio 2022. Okay, so that's not a problem. Okay, I will help you even after the course. But the thing is that the effort is come from your side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
yeah.
want this thing,
And
that effort to come from your side.
how long you have been teaching?
I'm from the, you can say from the 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I have teach in my company. That's why the guy which I'm working from Ashish, I'm working with him from the past 16 years, because
Mm-hmm.
he sees me that whenever there is a team, actually I am a TL, so he sees me that I am how I'm leading my team, how I'm giving
Mm-hmm.
the tuitions to them. So he asked me to give the tuitions online. So just then I just started giving online,
Mm-hmm.
because as a tester, I know at which point tester stuck, student stuck, at
So
which point I
were you
know.
ever a tester?
Yeah, I developer, then I have started working in the projects like a tester. Then after that, I'm doing the tester things right now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have the knowledge, I have the knowledge of C sharp, then I have the knowledge of
Mm-hmm.
Python, Selenium with Python, and then is knowledge Selenium with Java as well. I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
three things simultaneously, because if you see, when I started my career as a developer, I started my career in C sharp. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
after that, I have a basic knowledge of C sharp. Till that time, when I started my career, I don't have any knowledge about the OOPS. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I started doing working and applying the things, okay, then I know, okay, that this is this thing, this is this thing. Now, if you
Mm-hmm.
see, I know that what is static and non-static, and why I'm telling you, you will get to know in the later part. When I
Mm-hmm.
discuss about the object thing, that this is object, then when we make the object, this happens. Okay, but first you have to
Mm-hmm.
basic knowledge that what is static and non-static stuff. After that,
Mm-hmm.
we will go move forward like object, making of object, and what is an object, why we make an object. Okay, you will get to know these things after the basic knowledge. That's why I started with the very basic thing, that's static and non-static stuff. And in my opinion, I think so. Nobody will going to tell you these things. They will, after one or two or maximum three classes, they will just start the Selenium. Because in my city there are many institutes who are calling me to give the training, but I said that okay, I will start with the basics only, then I will go, otherwise not. Because if you don't have the knowledge of the C sharp basis, how can you apply that things in your project?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even if you don't want to apply, then you have to knowledge of the basics so that you can clear the interview. These basic questions are asked in the interview.
Okay.
Okay, so you should have the
Right.
knowledge.
Yep.
Okay, and
Sounds
don't
good.
worry about that. Don't worry about
Mm.
that. I will make you that type of thing that you will answer in 10 days. You will know the difference between you 2 days ago and you after 10 days. You will get the difference between you. No
Yeah,
worries.
I think the main thing for me is being able to do hands-on. So the other question I had was, I think when I took a class with this training a
Mm-hmm.
while back,
Mm-hmm.
uh, so they gave some exercises to do, and but they never gave the solution. Something was going wrong anyway. So are you going to give some practice
Mm-hmm.
exercises to work on, or how
Yes,
do
yeah.
you?
Yeah, you will get the practice exercises when we start the Selenium thing.
Okay.
Right now,
Okay.
when I ask you about the say this thing,
Mm,
this thing, that what is difference between the, nobody will
mm-hmm,
ask you this thing, nobody will tell you this thing. Even I know that it is not a part of your training, but yeah, if you know this, it will be a plus point for you. Okay, I have know this.
mm,
Somebody, it's 2 out of 10 times it can be asked that if you are writing single and if you are writing double and, what the difference between the two, why
mm-hmm,
we write double and why we don't write single and, why we write single and why we don't write double and, which one is better? If you have the knowledge, you can answer it. If you don't, You can't.
Okay.
Okay, the same thing is that. Now, I'm not praising myself. I'm asking you again. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Okay.
so this is the thing. I think so. This one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I can act. I know how to get to the web. I can look into the website. That's fine. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, this is uh, this I think so. Sumi. Yeah. Now this is I'm going giving her the Selenium with the Java.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here they this is my new student, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving him Selenium with Python. I'm starting with the Python. Okay, so don't worry
Mm-hmm.
about that. That you are
Mm-hmm.
not. If your effort is 100%, my effort is
Mm-hmm.
200%. I will give my
Okay.
200%. Okay, don't worry
Mm-hmm.
about that. The thing is that
Mm-hmm.
the it is coming from your side first. Then I can
Mm-hmm.
uh, push you more. Ask
Mm-hmm.
as many questions as you want. That's why I'm saying that as ask as many questions as you want before the starting of
Got
framework.
it. Yeah.
Okay, getting my point. Don't take it in a negative way. Even at that time, if something is not getting to you, I will help you out there. But I want that your 100% effort in these classes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay? My main motive is that to develop a logic in your mind. If you have the
Mm-hmm.
basics clear, then logic will automatically come in your mind. The things
Mm-hmm.
which I'm telling you here, it will be more
Mm-hmm.
helpful in the interview or in your basic things. Okay, when we
Mm-hmm.
discuss about the object, it will be more clear to you that why I'm discussing, why I'm talking you, we are discussing about static and non-static stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Makes sense.
don't worry about that because you will get
Okay.
the difference between you right now and you after 10 days of class. You will get the difference between you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, okay, Niru.
Yeah,
Then,
sounds good. Thank
okay,
you. Mhm.
okay. No, maybe tomorrow at so 15 minutes earlier.
Yeah, I'll come 7:15, so 5:45 for you.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. Thank you.
Okay, okay, Niru. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Same to you.
Mhm. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a night for you, I know.